Students' greatest risk is actually not while riding the school bus. It's when entering or exiting these school bus doors that the danger rises. That's why it's important for drivers to understand Alabama's school bus laws. The city of Anniston is gearing up for a late-night basketball program that's designed to encourage more hoops and less crime. Shuffleboard is just one of the many activities keeping these competitors on their toes. Councilman Harris and other leaders of the county say the efforts do not stop here at this fair. They say they will continue to work to bring jobs to the people. The search continues for the suspects involved in the burglary of Welborn Elementary School last month. The Anniston Police Department released this picture of two subjects that were caught on camera during the incident on January 31st. Well, a federal grand jury in Birmingham today indicted a Postal Service employee from Gadsden in a wire fraud scheme that netted the man more than $31,000. The city of Jacksonville and Jacksonville State University might be striking up a deal soon for a land swap. The DeKalb County Sheriff's Office needs your help in trying to locate a suspect in a burglary investigation.
Governor Bentley made a stop here at WideNet Consulting to get input from the small business on how to help grow the local economy and specifically matching job seekers with the jobs that are available in the state.
I suggested, of course, the Alabama job website, I believe it's called JobLink, and how it could use some major revamping and improvements, and how I've been in business 9 years and I didn't even realize that the state of Alabama had a jobs website.
The economic tour also included a private meeting with the Chamber of Commerce and a stop at Classic on Noble. Governor Bentley says there are signs of improvement for the state economy, like increased tax numbers.
We have had a 10% increase in individual income tax, 7% in corporate income tax, and 3% in sales tax. So you can see it already this year compared to last year.
The purpose of the Road to Economic Recovery Tour is to get feedback from business owners on how to improve local and state efforts to bring more jobs to Alabama. The governor says part of that effort is trying to attract outside companies.
We have the best workforce, I think, of any state in the country. That's what helps me sell Alabama. We have workers that take pride in what they do. They come to work, they work hard, and it's one of the selling points.
Governor Bentley also touched on adding more career-minded and technical-based education to the school systems to make the state a more attractive location for new employers. Victoria Elliott, TV 24 Primetime News.
Just moments ago, the man convicted of killing Welborn teacher Kevin Thompson stood here and received the death penalty from a Calhoun County jury. Today, on what would have been Kevin Thompson's 32nd birthday.
This is a victory, but it's also a hollow victory.
Those words describe the mood of the day as family and friends process the news of the jury's recommendation for Nicholas Smith. The actual sentencing date for Smith will be September 3rd, where Circuit Judge Brian Howe will take into account a pre-sentencing investigation and the jury's decision. Today, District Attorney Brian McVeigh says he is pleased with the results.
I believe that was the correct verdict. I believe this is evidence that our system still works. And I respect the fact that it was a hard verdict for them to reach.
Smith's aunt was the only family member of the convicted killer in the courtroom to hear the 11-1 verdict. She says she believes Smith was forced to take part in the act by one of the other suspects.
His mother and brother are too distraught and couldn't face it. So I guess I will be the one to go and tell them the news. But I believe in my heart it'll be overturned. Nicholas is not a murderer.
The past 3 weeks is just the first of 3 capital murder trials that will happen in the next year with this case. Tyrone Thompson and Javon Gasson are also accused of kidnapping, robbing, and murdering the teacher. But for now, family and friends wore Thompson's ties around their necks to remember him on this day.
Happy birthday, baby.
Victoria Elliott, TV 24 Primetime News.